right and left. Okay, so ready, 1 2 3 go. Out, in, 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 relax. Okay, let's do upper left and right. Ready, 1 2 3 go. Out, in, 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 relax. Let's do all corners. I'm going to give 1 2 3 counts, right? So I'll start from here. When we do, like, I'm gonna say like out, in. Okay, I'm just gonna go like 1 2 3 like yesterday. So we'll follow along like clockwise, anti-clockwise, both direction. I'm just going to give 8 counts. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax. Let's do the other direction. I'm going to start from here because we are mirror imaging, so you can start from any direction, but as long as you're doing the other direction, it's good. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax. Okay, let's do the staring and then we rub the palms. Okay, so in the tip, you just stare at your tips for as long as you can, and I'm just gonna count like 5 counts. Breathe in, breathe out, and if you cannot stare for that long, you can relax and keep your eyes closed, and then relax and keep your eyes closed. Okay, sit straight. Ready? Stare at your tip. Breathe out. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. out, in, out, in. Close your eyes, relax. Keep your eyes closed. Rub your palms. Generate the heat and massage your eyes. Gently massage your eyes and transfer the heat. Don't pressure your eyes. Gently massage so that you're transferring just the heat. Your hand should not be touching the eyes because your palms having like this. You're just cuffing it so that you're just transferring the heat to the eyes, and massage your face and open your palms and blink, like keep your palms away and then blink on it, right? This is like you're adjusting the power, right? So it's like concave lens, convex lens. Your eyes is kind of a lens, right? You're adjusting the focal length of the lens and adjusting to see the distance object kind of like the closest object kind of. You're stretching the lens so that the lens is adjusting to everything, so eventually you can remove your glass and then start seeing it, right? It's practicing it. Okay, so let me go and stop. Let's do the same for our joints, right? First is eyes. In the regular class moving forward, we will skip the eye workout because I expect everybody to practice in the morning, if possible in the evening as well, but at least once in the morning, because more practice workouts being included in the class, and then I try to skip the earlier versions, right? So when we do that, please make sure that you practice by yourself, right? And now the next session is like first eyes over. Next we are going to focus on 9 joints. There are 9 joints. The purpose of that 9 joints is every joint is where the bone marrow is, and that's where, like, if you activate the joints, you generate immunity, right? You generate, obviously blood is created or generated in all the joints. Blood is the one which is very important to the body. That's a big theory behind it. We will talk about it in some of the classes, or iteratively we'll talk. But once you activate or do some activity and use the joints, when you like do like this, and the blood is generated here, like just oozes out, in the sense like blood generates, and that is the power of immunity for your body. So if you have there are 9 joints in our body. If we have all 9 joints activated daily, that itself is a good workout. You can do it in a 10-minute version directly, and in the triple yoga session in practice, you'll do like pranayama, meditation and the 9 joints together. When you do it, it takes longer time, but it is worth doing it, right? So don't rush when you do yoga. If you don't have time to practice or do it for the entire 1 hour, do it in a half an hour version. Still, my request is take the break. That break is important, right? That break is like savasana. However, how much ever savasana is important, that savasana is that important, like how you do the asanas. You can do faster the asanas, you can relax, slow and do it. Like instead of doing 5 times faster, you relax, do it and stretch and do it 2 times, you get more value out of it. And after that, if you do savasana, that adds some more value. So that relax is where you do the deep meditation. You go inside the body and observe each and every muscle. Okay, what is this muscle saying? Every muscle will give you a different message. Like you don't have to worry about or translate that message or the muscular message that joints are giving. Just observe, oh okay, this point, okay, this point, okay, that point. When you focus your mind on the joint, which is obviously you'll be having pain here and there at kind of some joints. When you focus your mind on that, the joint gets energized. So that's a powerful theory behind it. But just hang in there. So whenever that relax, when I say, close your eyes and watch your body, and your mind should be focusing on wherever your body is asking you to focus on, right? Your body Listen to your body. Basically, close your eyes and relax and listen to your body. That's all I'm asking. Okay. So now there are 9 joints, right? One head, right? This head is one joint, and second joint is finger joint, and third one is wrist, fourth one is elbow, fifth one is shoulder, sixth one is feet finger, seventh one is ankle, 8 is knee, and 9 is hip. If we merely just activate all these 9 joints, you can lead a healthy life, right? So basically, you want to lead a healthy life, not going behind and catch up on how to live healthy, right? So you wanted to stay healthy, and your way of living itself should be healthy. For that, I'm not saying you should be a saint and avoid all these things. Do this. Just do 9 joints. Activate the 9 joints. We are not going to cover all the 9 joints in one today's session, and there are a lot of theories also along the course of practicing. I'll be explaining, and we are going to start with head today. Okay, so it is similar to the eye workout. Only thing is, instead of moving the eyes, you're just going to move your head right and left. And anytime when I say a workout, sit straight, shoulder straight. That is important. So I'm not going to repeat every time. If you request me, if you recommend me to insist that every time, I can do it. But it's by default, you should have the habit of when you start, like, you should sit straight and shoulder straight. Relax, you can relax like this because you don't want to strain your body, but you want to observe the body. So sit straight, shoulder straight, head straight. These are the 3 things you should do anytime. Like, I would not explicitly say it, but these are the things expected when I say start. Okay, so now head straight, right? The head should move. You should not move like this. Your shoulder straight, head straight. That means head straight, shoulder straight, and you're just moving the head and moving the head back, and moving the head to the left and moving it. Move it all the way to how much ever you can stretch. If you cannot move beyond this, stay there. It's totally fine. You don't have to move all the way. And one thing, please remember, there is something called stretching and hurting. Don't hurt yourself. Nobody knows how much you can, except you. Nobody knows except you how much you can stretch your head. So if, for example, if you can stretch only this, don't hurt. If you can go only here, try to stretch little bit. Okay, I can go here, but beyond this, if I go, it hurts my neck. Stop there. So there is 2 things called stretch and hurt. Once you find your comfort position, try to stretch. If you're stretching, I know it's going to hurt a little bit because you haven't gone to that posture. First time going, it's going to hurt a little bit. Do one thing at a time, little bit, incrementally, right? And then after a point, when you try to do it, you feel the hurt, right? Once you feel the hurt, stop there. Don't go beyond there. Okay? At any point of time, you feel like uncomfortable, you go back to your relaxed position. You don't have to follow, just stop there and then relax and then continue. Once you relax and observe where it is hurting, why it is hurting, at what point it hurted, like it started hurting. So observe your body, then your body will tell you everything, and then, like, relax. After relax, you get back to the exercise, right? So you don't have to continue, you can take a pause. Very well. Okay, let's start doing same like eyes. Head joint, first joint, we are going to do breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, followed by breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. When you do up, your neck should go all the way to the back, and when you come down, your chin should be touching this. Okay, and next one is, third one would be go all the way to the right, out, in, breathe out, breathe in. Okay, and then we are going to do this rotation. Okay, this is the workout for head joints. Let's do. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Breathe out. In. Out. In. Out. In. out, in, 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 relax. Okay, let's do up and down. Ready? Sit straight, shoulders straight, head straight. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Out, in, 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 relax. Okay, let's do lateral right and left. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Out, in, 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 relax. Okay, let's do head rotation. We're going to do clockwise 5 times, anti-clockwise 5 times. Since I don't know how many of you guys done before, but if you feel, some of them may feel dizzy. If you feel a little dizzy or something, stop it with 3. If it's really hard for you, just stop it with once. Okay, so we are going to do clockwise 5 times, anti-clockwise 5 times. You can do it for 3 times or you can do just 1 time. Okay, but do it clockwise once and then stop it and then wait for when we are doing anti-clockwise, and then you continue doing with the anti-clockwise. Okay, so one thing about it is it's not just rotating. We are going to go same like the eye rotation. I'm going to go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. I think it's coming 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. How come we are getting only 7? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, 7 and 8. Okay, so I'm going to count 8 counts clockwise, and if you can do it, do it slowly. Again, this is one workout. I won't give breathe out, breathe in. I just give counts, and keep your eyes closed. If you feel you can close your eyes and do this one. Okay, ready? 1 2 3 go. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Relax. Okay, keep your eyes closed, sit straight, shoulders straight, head straight. We are going to do the opposite direction. We're going to start with the other end as 1. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax. How do you guys feel? It's good? Eyes, head. How many of you have stretched your neck to this extent after a long time or for the first time? Like full, like this end to that end. How many of you felt little stretchy or hurting or like doing it something different after a long time? I think you're trying to talk, but yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Prabhu.
Yeah, I felt a little pain stretching it, but the one thing is like I don't know how to breathe when I'm rotating.
Yeah, don't focus on breathing while rotating, because like okay, so it's hard to practice that. Just go for normal breathe. When I don't give breathe in, breathe out, just go for normal breathe. If you're trying not to do belly breathing, chest breathing also fine, because focusing on all the joints while rotating is very important. And the reason, especially while doing this, you won't get hurt much. While doing this, you'll get hurt much because we see the laptop like this and we are used to bending it, but when we do it this way, the other side, it hurts little bit. It's the stretch. It of course it is the reason that we are not using that muscle in that area, that is why it hurts. It's not that it's hurting bad. If it's really bad or something like that, stop doing it. But it is like a stretch. When you feel the stretch, obviously you feel a stretch because you're sitting like this for 8 hours, and then when you do this way, kind of, it's okay, that's okay. But like you say then stop. So it's the different level of pain. Stretching versus hurting, right? Don't hurt yourself, but stretching, yeah, do it. If you do it like this, after 1 week, you don't feel that pain. You'll get used to it. That means you're using the muscle. These muscles, you're not using it. And obviously, it happens, right? 8 hours sitting like this. What do you expect? So that's normal. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Vidya.
Yeah, I'm fine because I'm doing it for a
Yeah,
long time, right?
you're advanced, right?
Initially, I had the same thing what Prabhu has asked, right?
Uh-huh.
So it was difficult to breathe and do the exercise at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, since we already got used for a couple of
Yeah.
months, even though I had a break, I'm fine.
Okay, cool.
It's yeah, like
Good.
it's fine for me.
Yeah, good. And yes, Prabhu, like just follow my instructions, and then afterwards, like this is not the same way we'll be doing. Like Vidya said, we start with it, and then I add the breathing later, right? So when we add multiple components at the same time, it's hard for you to focus. So first, stretching, that is very important. So that's why I focused on it. And then after a while, we start introducing breathing. You will get it. So now between breathing and stretching, and I'm fine with you whatever way you breathing, but stretching is more important. That's why I said like focus on the stretching more than breathing. Okay. Okay. How about you? You had something, Kumar? Yeah. Yeah, so Kumar, I don't know if you guys can hear him. Like he said, he has little bit pain, and though he has been practicing for a while, he has meaning. I don't know about Prabhu. I think Prabhu is working 8 hours like this. Kumar is working like this 24 hours, and it will be hurting. Like what else, right? So he's like
I,
this.
I,
Yes.
I think Saroja also joined the class.
Oh, okay. Hi,
Yeah,
Saroja. Hello, Saroja. I see Saroja on the call, right?
maybe in the phone you have to mute and unmute, right? So
Oh, okay. So I see Revati. Is that Saroja?
yeah, that's
Okay,
Saroja.
yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah. Did I mute you, Saroja? No, I think you can mute and unmute. Okay, so that's fine. Um, so again, two things I might not explicitly say in the class, but this is one practice I request and recommend everybody to be conscious and be aware. Anytime sit straight. Now I'm sitting in the chair. It's totally fine if you sit and start, but eventually we have to do padmasana, sitting on the ground, all those things, right? So I just add one variable at a time, right? Being an agile coach as well in the work environment also, I add one variable at a time. If you add multiple variables, there is possibilities of losing out one some of the variables. So I add one variable at a time. So you master one variable, you add another variable or another dynamics or another component to it. It's easy for you to accommodate, right? Doing one thing better at a time. So it's not wrong in practicing in chair, but the best practice is sitting on the floor in padmasana. We cannot start from padmasana sitting on the floor. Not everybody is comfortable sitting on the floor. You can start with chair, but at some point I start saying that, like, let's start doing it on sitting on the floor, kind of, right? At that time I request and recommend everybody to start practicing, because once you're comfortable in this, then sitting on the floor is another variable we are adding. So our body responds to one variable at a time. So I'm trying to ease it, but if we can sit on the floor now itself and do it, yes, very well, do it. If you can sit on floor and do padmasana and do it, yes, you can sit on it. I just add one variable at a time. And the basic thing is sit straight and shoulder straight and head straight. Even if you're sitting on the chair, crisscross your legs. Don't have your legs like kind of putting on the floor, right? So sit like, I'm like sitting like this. When you crisscross your leg and sit, you'll sit like this. When you put your legs like this and sit, even if you sit straight, it'll be like this. See, if I'm like putting my legs like this, your body posture changes. That's the difference between that. So you can sit on the chair and then cross your legs, but don't leave your legs down like this. So when you sit, your posture changes. So any workout, any asana, we can call it asana. Any asana we are doing, we are going to do sit straight, shoulder straight, and head straight. When I say start, let's go 1 2 3. That 1 2 3 means sit straight, shoulder straight, head straight. Okay, so that one very important. And breathe in, breathe out. Just follow it. Anyway, I'll be saying that one. Okay, and relax, you can relax. So these three things I might not say it explicitly sometimes, but 1 2 3 means sit straight, shoulder straight, and head straight. Okay. Okay, Saroja, do you have question? Can you unmute? If not, it's okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay then. Yes, and you may get questions later the day or something like that, or early in the morning or sometime before the class. Feel free to put it in the group. I'll make sure that I'm addressing it. At least I address it in the class. If not, okay. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.